I present to you a tablet and smart home hub all in one. That's right, we're hands-on with Google Pixel Tablet. Hey friends, I'm Tasia Custode, and I swear I must be #blessed because I was gifted the all-new Pixel Tablet from Google. So consider this your complete Pixel Tablet review and feature set. This particular model of the all-new Pixel tablet is in hazel, though it comes in two other colors. There's a nice soft finish on the back, which is pretty good at hiding a lot of fingerprints. So this is Google's nano ceramic finish, I believe. There's a 10.95-inch LCD touchscreen display with 2560 by 1600 resolution and a 16 by 10 aspect ratio. It's fairly lightweight for a tablet at just 493 grams, which is a little over 1 pound, if my math is right. It's just over 10 inches wide, 6.7 inches high, and 0.3 inches thick. Pixel Tablet is oriented horizontally. So if you're coming from an iPad where you're used to a vertical device that you can then turn horizontally, this is just the opposite. As such, your fingerprint sensor power button is at the top on the horizontal, and underneath that are the volume buttons. You'll also notice two speakers on both the left and right sides of the device, which are your pretty standard basic tablet speakers. And on the bottom of Pixel Tablet, there are two rubber grips. I find these so handy for when you want to quickly prop up the device. So let's say you want to lean Pixel Tablet on something while you're watching a video. It's not just going to slide down and fall as easily on you as if there were no rubber grips. This is a subtle yet great functional design choice. You'll also notice there is no headphone jack on Pixel Tablet. There are also two ways to charge Pixel Tablet. One is via the USB-C port on the left. You will need your own USB-C charging cable, and the other is via this 4-pin accessory connector that connects to the included charging speaker dock in a matching color. But more on that charging speaker dock in a minute. Pixel Tablet is powered by Google Tensor G2, the same chip found in the lineup of Pixel 7s and the Pixel Fold. And G2 is what helps power Pixel Tablet's cameras. Not that I ever recommend you take photos with a tablet camera. I feel like tablet cameras really only exist to scan documents and take video calls. You're not walking around like this, taking pictures all day. Or at least I hope you're not. As such, there's an 8-megapixel rear camera and an 8-megapixel front camera. And portrait mode, by the way, is only available on that front camera. But the power is not really in the camera itself. It's more in the software. So, of course, you get all the same camera features you know and love, like magic eraser, photo and blur, long exposure portrait light, night sight, manual white balance, and so on. You can also utilize the palm timer on Pixel Tablet, which is great for quick selfies. All you have to do is select the 3 or 10-second timer, but instead of tapping the shutter button to start the timer, take your time to get into position. Then simply raise your hand to the camera to start the timer. I love this feature in the newer Pixel devices. Now, when it comes to video, both the front and rear camera record 1080p at 30 frames per second, so you should be good to go for your video calls. So let's talk about that charging speaker dock and what comes in the box. When you get Pixel Tablet, you get that matching speaker dock, as well as the barrel connector power source that plugs into the wall. This speaker dock is awesome, and yes, it has to be plugged in order to charge your device. It's got a magnetic docking interface with pogo pin connection, so you can easily mount Pixel Tablet. And the pins are responsible not only for providing power, but they also provide the data connection. So once your tablet is connected to the dock, it'll start charging and the audio will now play through the speaker dock. Plus, the speaker dock is just plain nice looking. So I know that sounds really silly, but it's not bulky or ugly. Google has done a really good job of making this dock look like an integrated smart home device, which I guess is really the whole point. Pixel Tablet with the included charging speaker dock could really replace your existing smart home hub. Think like Echo Show or your existing Next Hub, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. The charging speaker dock is a huge value add. It's really great that it comes with Pixel Tablet, rather than you having to buy it as a separate accessory. Now, of course, you can buy an additional dock speaker for about $130 if you want to dock it in more rooms. So really think about the value here. This dock transforms your tablet into a speaker station, a smart home hub, and just a great stand in general for your tablet. So depending on where you place your dock, you could use it in the kitchen while cooking or in the office as another screen. Really, the possibilities are endless. Now, the speaker dock does not work like a Bluetooth speaker on its own when the tablet is not attached. So its function, as the name would suggest, is as a docking station first and foremost. I want to touch a little bit more on the speaker dock and some cool features when it's connected in hub mode in a bit, but I can't really talk about that until we talk about Pixel Tablet software and multitasking. Pretty well every single Google app has been adapted for tablet use. So think like your GCal app, Photos, Google Play, Weather, YouTube, and so on are optimized for this wide screen. Typically, with a lot of the Google apps, you'll notice, say, like a menu on the left and the main portion of the workable space in that app on the right. The Weather app was redesigned and looks so slick. And most importantly, of course, is it's accurate too. I also think the Google Calendar app is probably another one of my favorite designed apps for Pixel Tablet. Look at what a pretty layout this has. The UI is so good, it looks sleek, but it's super functional at the same time. I just love it. But not every app is optimized yet for Pixel Tablet. So Instagram, as an example, is like a big vertical app on a horizontal tablet. Make sense? There are dynamic wallpapers, and you can also adjust your icons to match the theme of your wallpaper, which is a cute little feature for those that like matchy-matchy or monochromatic aesthetic. You can also easily share between your Pixel devices using Nearby Share, which is kind of like Google's version of Apple's AirDrop. You'll need to have Bluetooth and location turned on for your devices, but in the Settings app, tap on Connected Devices, tap on Connection Preferences, tap on Nearby Share, and just make sure that Nearby Share option is toggled on. Then from the file or link you want to share, you tap on the share icon, tap on Nearby Share, and simply select your device, and it's instantly sent to that device. I also like the ability to use a split keyboard. So if you're trying to type while holding the device, switching to this keyboard mode would be easier. Hopefully Google releases a keyboard case for Pixel Tablet soon, which would send me over the edge in terms of productivity with this device. Are you listening, Google? And speaking of accessories, Pixel Tablet supports a USB stylus. So I can only imagine Google will be offering an official accessory sometime soon. But Pixel Tablet is also a multitasker's dream. Just like we saw with Pixel Fold, you can view apps in split screen mode. All you have to do is drag and drop apps from the taskbar at the bottom to create a split screen. You can drag on the vertical bar to resize an app so it takes up more space than the other or less space, and you can double tap on the divider bar in the middle to have the apps switch sides. This is really useful for taking notes on a video call or any other type of multitasking you can think of. This works with 2 apps only, which is perfect for me, and I don't really know why you'd need more on a screen this size. And if you long swipe from the bottom of the screen to open your overview, your apps will remain paired for you. Another great feature of the split screen is that you can drag and drop from one app to another. So here I am in Google Keep, and now let's open the Google Photos app in split screen mode. I can simply long press on a photo in Google Photos and drag it over to my Keep note to add it to that note. And yes, you can select multiple photos at the same time to drag and drop between apps. Not only does this work with your entire suite of Google apps, but also some other apps like Canva, Outlook, Word, WhatsApp, and more. It is such a time saver. And as if multitasking wasn't enough, you can set up multiple users on Pixel Tablet. This is probably one of the best features considering Pixel Tablet is meant to be used as, well, a tablet and also a smart home hub. So here's how to set up multiple users on Pixel Tablet. You'll start in your settings app, tap on system, then tap on multiple users. By default, allow multiple users should be toggled on. Here you can add another user, add a child, or add a guest. So how great is this? It's awesome if you need parental controls for a child or if you have a guest in town. Each user will have their own apps just how they like them on their home screen, so no one is messing up with your apps. Plus, you can auto-delete guest activity when exiting guest mode. You could even set up your personal account and business account and then toggle between them easily if you wanted. I toggled on my option to add users from the lock screen, so that's even quicker to add and toggle between users right from that lock screen. So any of your family members or guests can just bang, pop right into their own accounts from there. Seriously, this is such a sick feature that sets Google Tablet apart from the rest. But we can't talk about software and all these cool features without talking about Home Hub mode. This is what happens when you connect your Pixel Tablet to the charging speaker dock. This was so easy to set up. I think it took me less than 30 seconds, if that. So when you first connect your tablet to the dock, it'll automatically walk you through this setup. I set mine to display my photos, so chalk that up as use number, I don't know, 4 or 5 for Pixel Tablet. It's like a little digital picture frame for me too. But you can set it up to display a clock or show the weather when in hub mode as well. You can also utilize your Google Assistant in Home Hub mode. And of course, adding even more power here is to easily access your smart home controls. So Hub mode really serves as a way to transform your tablet into a useful smart home hub when you're not using it as a portable tablet. So remember earlier when I mentioned you could buy additional speaker docks and then place them in different rooms? Well, then you could really set up different routines for each room. So when you initially set up your tablet, it'll ask you to pick which room your dock is in. So theoretically, you could set up custom routines or different modes for different rooms. I've got mine in my office so I can easily control the thermostat or use it as another screen when I'm working. It's just a nice smart display to have on my desk during my work days. And by the way, if you ever want to manage your hub mode settings, you can do that in the settings app. From there, you'll tap on hub mode. Here, you can adjust what to show as a screensaver, your lock screen, and more. And when docked, it'll charge up to 90%, I believe, which should still help preserve that battery life. And we can't talk about battery life without talking about overall performance. Pixel Tablet allows you to watch up to about 12 hours of video on a single charge, so it's great for long travel days. And so far, I've not noticed much of a lag at all when opening or toggling between apps or docking and undocking the device. Everything is running smoothly as you'd expect. Now keep in mind, I'm not a gamer, so I can't really speak to any game apps, but for my Google suite of apps that I live and work in, it is a delight. So here are my final thoughts. This is a great tablet at a great price point. Pixel Tablet starts at $500 US, but it's so much more than just a tablet. So my tablet of choice up to this point has been my old iPad. But I'm like a low-use tablet person, if that makes sense. Meaning I use my tablet for watching shows when I travel, for some light work, which happens to be in the Google suite of apps, and for working out. As in, I use my tablet to watch workout videos. So even if Pixel Tablet was just a boring tablet on its own, it would still be great in my books. Add in the fact that it's a 2-in-1 device, a tablet and smart home hub. Oh, or clock and digital picture frame and speaker. I'm all in on Pixel Tablet. If, nay, when Google comes out with an official keyboard case for Pixel Tablet, y'all better move out of my way because I am first in line to buy that. That's the only thing I wish they had on the market right now as an accessory to Pixel Tablet. Just so that when it's off of hub mode and I'm using it as a tablet and traveling and such with it, I could type faster and easier. Also, if you're not switching between ecosystems like iPad to Pixel Tablet, this is a no-brainer. When you combine the build quality, the multi-use functionality, the great price point, and the fact that the charging speaker dock comes included, Google, you've hit a home run, an absolute game changer. Have I made it clear how much I love Pixel Tablet? So that's your Pixel Tablet review and features, but I'm curious to know, what do you think of Google Pixel Tablet? How much of a game changer is a 2-in-1 device? Drop a comment below so we can discuss. And if you missed my Pixel Fold review, I've got that linked for you in the description below as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, well, I want to know. So give it a like, a share, or leave that comment below. You can click right about here to subscribe to my channel, and here for even more Google goodness. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
I'm trying to shoot. You guys see what I'm trying to shoot? Oh, okay. Well, this is the video right here, huh?